All right, everybody. My name is Ian. I am with Rookies and Rarities, and this is the Cardboard Shopping Network channel here on YouTube. This is my very first video, and I am looking to share with you guys my personal collection. And I'm not going to lie, I'm also looking to get some experience with all this new technology that I have. So, the Cardboard Shopping Network is going to be a place here on YouTube where I can do some personal breaks, do some box breaks for my Facebook group, can do some PSA reveals, do some PSA grade reveals, and anything else that's on the top of my mind. A place to come to, to kind of connect with people in the community. So, without further ado, want to check out my personal collection here. So first off, we'll go through some football, and we have a 2012 Russell Wilson Topps Chrome, and that is his rookie. This card I bought earlier in the year for $40, and right now I know I've probably doubled the investment there. The Seahawks are kind of had an up and down season, but I think Russell Wilson is grossly underrated and undervalued, and someone that you still could buy. He's probably due for another Super Bowl appearance before the end of his career. So that is one of the cards that I am holding on to. Russell Wilson. Here is a guy who is not undervalued, underappreciated. Mr. Tom Brady. Okay. This card I got probably about 4 or 5 years ago. It was at BGS 9.5. And it cost me $965. It was a quad 9.5. I crossed it over and it hit a 10. And I know that card now is going over $2,000. So doubled my money in 4 years. Probably never going to get rid of it. I shouldn't say never. I'm eventually going to get rid of all this stuff when I want to go cash it all in and buy a beach house for my family. But I don't plan on getting rid of it anytime soon. So the second card in my collection is this 2000 Bowman Chrome Tom Brady. The third card in my PC is Mr. Aaron Rodgers. So Mr. Rodgers and I have had a love-hate relationship a little bit. He's been my quarterback on a lot of fantasy football teams. I've always thought he should have had more success than he has had. I bought this card raw for $900. And I think they go for now. This card is probably worth about $1,500 or $1,600. It is numbered 399. So it is pretty rare. Again, he's another guy that I just feel like is due for another Super Bowl appearance. I mean, he got rid of McCarthy, so that should increase his value by itself, right? So number 3 on my list of PC cards is Mr. Aaron Rodgers Gold Refractor PSA 9. Now let's move over to baseball. Quad 9.5, 89 Griffey, the Kid. I bought this card. It was a BGS Raw. So it was a BGS Raw grade. I bought it for about $165. I obviously did not know that it was going to be a quad 9.5. So I was really happy when I picked this up, and picked it up from the post office, from FedEx, or wherever I got it, and opened it up and saw that I got a quad 9.5. I just love this card. It's not worth as much as the PSA 10s, and I tried to cross this over to a PSA 10, and it didn't cross. And I don't have the guts to crack it out of the case and try myself. So, this is a staple for every baseball fan, and it won't leave my collection for quite a while. These cards are sneakily becoming more and more expensive. 1989 Donruss Ken Griffey Jr. rated rookie. I love that rated rookie logo right there. This is a PSA 10. These cards, the last time I checked, they were over $300 a PSA 10. And if you think about it, there's a million of these out there, but there are not a million 10s. It is really hard to find ones that don't have any chipping. And this one's awesome. So this is just, to me, I think this is right up there with the 89 Upper Deck. I just absolutely love the way it looks. And this is one that I definitely don't want to part with. So here's another baseball. Talk about a card that's produced. Geez, there's a million of these. But the 2011 Mike Trout is just something that I feel like every modern day baseball fan has to have. I used to have the Diamond Anniversary. Don't get me started on that. Everyone makes mistakes when you buy and sell cards. But this is one that I bought $175. I bought it raw 2 years ago. 2 years ago, and now it's going for over $1,000 right now. So definitely a good investment. 2011 Topps Update Mike Trout. Now this is more of a novelty card than anything, but geez, do I love it. The 1989 F-Face 89 Fleer. It is just an awesome card. Just a great story behind it. I really like to have cards in my collection that remind me of, being a kid, or they either have to have two things. A card that I absolutely loved as a kid, always wanted as a kid, or the other category is I just think they're Hall of Famers. And you'll see that in a lot of the cards that I have in my collection. So here's a guy who, he's kind of like the Aaron Rodgers of baseball for me. It's been a love-hate relationship in terms of investing. I've been all in on him. I've then taken a back seat, and I'm kind of lukewarm on him now, but it's Bryce Harper. This card here is really rare, and I'm just surprised it's not worth more money. It's numbered to 777, and they only go for a few $100. It's a refractor. It's in his USA jersey. This kid was a pup in this picture. It's his true first Bowman card. See, first Bowman Chrome. So I'm going to hold on to it for a little longer. I am not a Phillies fan. I am a Mets fan. So it's hard for me to watch him have success. But if he does have any more success, this card will go up. And I may decide to part with it then. But it's still a real pretty card right there. Now we're moving into basketball, which is really where a lot of my investment lies. 2007 Topps Chrome Kevin Durant rookie refractor, numbered to $14.99. This card I bought raw off of eBay probably in 2012, 2013. For about, I think it was $465. This card, the last time I checked, and listen, he's had a major injury. His cards have gone down a lot, but the last time I checked was like $1,500. So pretty good investment there, 300%. But a lot of people have told me to get rid of this card, but I'm not moving on it. It's numbered. It's his rookie. It's a refractor. It's shiny. It looks awesome. I've made a good amount of money on it already without selling it. I'm going to hold on to it. Here is my current man crush is Giannis. 2013, his Prism rookie. There's not a ton of these compared to the newer Prism that's out, 2017, 2018, 2019. 2013, Prism wasn't produced as heavy as it is now. So this Giannis, I don't know the latest pop report on it, but it's not rare by any means, but it's a lot less common than your newer stuff. So these, obviously, you guys know, have skyrocketed over the last few years. I was buying these raw for $50 a piece. I think it was 2 years ago. So this card right now is going for over $600. This PSA 10. So I don't have the silver. I think the silver is really, it's really high priced. I mean, it's damn near going for what LeBron refractors go for. I just can't mess with that. So, yeah. So I got the Giannis base. I've got 2 of them actually, but this one's in my personal collection as well. This is by far, this is my favorite card in here, even though it's not the most expensive. 1995 Flair Hot Numbers, Michael Jordan. Kind of has that Sport Flicks. You guys see that? It's just a cool card. The back has a lot of black on it, so it's really hard to get a 10. But this came back as a 10, and I just love it. I had one a long time ago. I got a quad 9.5 on it, and I sold it. And I told myself when I could afford to get a new one, I did. I bought a raw one. I don't remember what I think I bought this at $300 or $400, and these go for about $800 or $900. I think that's still way underpriced. It's just a cool card. So, 95, 96, Hot Numbers, Michael Jordan, PSA 10. Bam! All right, this is up there. This is like top 3 in my list. 2015 Mojo Giannis, number to 25. So this is the first year that Mojo was numbered to 25. In 2014 they had the Mojo, but that was the blue and the red, and they were not numbered. This is the first time they numbered it to 25. I think the pose is cool. I think that the Mojo look, I think is awesome. It kind of reminds me, if you guys remember, I think it was it may have been Flair Legacy or Fleer Legacy, the old look. It's like that Mojo look really looks real similar to that. But I like this card. I haven't seen too many comps on it. I bought it raw at $400 less than a year ago. I mean, I think a 10 is easily $1,000. But I don't really care because I'm holding on to it for a while. He's going to win a championship, and this card's going to be a few $1,000 in a couple years. So I am not letting go of this card right here. Now, I know centers typically don't invest well, but this guy can do it all. So I've got a silver, which is nice and pretty. I bought this for $300 in the summer. Okay. They skyrocketed to like $400. When I say skyrocketed, it went up drastically quick to like $400. Now they've kind of come back down a little bit. But I've got that cat silver and I've got that cat purple. So that's pretty nice too. I got this for $500. It isn't worth more than $500 right now, but if he does anything, if he has any kind of career, if he goes to a major market in a couple years like Anthony Davis did, this is a $1,000 card right here. It's numbered to 99. Speaking of Anthony Davis, how is that for transition? We've got these. And I think everyone and their mother knew he was going to LA, right? So I was buying these up in May and June towards the end of the playoffs when he wasn't playing. He was out. And I was buying his raw cards, his BGS 9.5s, and a couple of the raws I sent. I bought for $40 raw. I sent them in. They came back 10s, and they're going for over $300 now. So I've got 2 of these right now that are PSA 10s. And then I have the mother load of cards. My most expensive PC card is this 2003 Topps Chrome LeBron PSA 10 refractor. The pop report on these is less than 200. This card keeps going up and up and up. After he won that ring with Cleveland, it went up. It's gone up now over the summer since he joined, with LA and AD joined him. Last time I checked, this card was closing in on $11,000 to $12,000. This one for sure is my biggest profit. I bought this card as a BGS 9.5, quad 9.5s for $585. I want to say it was 2012, 2013. I don't remember, but I went on a LeBron buying tear, and this was one of the cards. I crossed it over to Beckett. I didn't crack it. I just sent it over, and they 10'd it. And at the time, I was excited because a PSA 10 was like $4,000. So I was so excited. And it's gone up, it's gone up, it's gone up, it's gone up, and it's now over 10, 11 grand. And I just think it's going to keep going up. I'd love to get it in a new PSA label, but I don't know. There's something nostalgic about that old PSA label as well. So that's my collection, guys. Everything else I post on Instagram at Rookies and Rarities or on eBay is all for sale. This stuff is the stuff I'm holding on to long term, probably for at least 10 years. And in the card world, 10 years is a really, really long time. So thought I'd share all this stuff with you guys. I'll be adding to my PC. I usually add a few cards every year. Everything else is like either a buy and a short-term hold or just a quick flip. So appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure you definitely subscribe. We are going to have content hopefully weekly, and always bring you guys something entertaining, maybe educational, and always try to bring something different and unique to the table. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.